Hi guys, how are you doing? Today I'm gonna do another get ready with me, if I don't mess up on my words, eh? I got sent to me this Hourglass Immaculate Liquid Powder Foundation Mattifying in Shell in my Ipsy bag. Actually, no, it's not in my Ipsy bag. I ordered off of Sephora, and this was one of my samples, so never mind, scratch that. So this is what it looks like. I've already opened it because I kind of messed up on my filming. So there you go. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to apply that. So I went ahead and I tried a little bit of it and I really like it. It's a sheer coverage. I'd be curious to try it with a blending brush opposed to a sponge. This was a damp sponge, so obviously it soaks up a lot of the product. But so far my skin looks great. I can see it through. It's not too drying and I have dry skin. So far so good. I'll let you guys have a little look. It seems pretty good. So that's pretty cool. I'm just going to keep it simple today. I know I didn't prime earlier, guys, but I'm just not really in the mood. So I'm going to go in with La Touche Magique. I don't know if you guys can see that. And this is the color Rose Beige. So I'm going to apply my concealer. And then I'm going to set with, this is just a sample size of Tarte Cosmetics. Cosmetics, not cosmetics. Oh, geez. Lorna, wake up again in the morning. This is a Smooth Operator Amazon Clay Finishing Powder. So I'm just going to do that and you guys can watch along. So I'm going to go ahead with my regular brow routine because you guys are probably getting bored by this by now. So it's just an easy brow shape and define in Honey Brown. And then today I'm just going to follow through with Avon True Color Glimmer Sticks Brow Definer in Tawny. So I will do that and I will get back to you guys. Hi, so I went ahead and I primed my eyes with concealer and then powder. So just to skip a step, guys. Today I'm just gonna keep it simple again. And I fished out of my drawer. I have this old MAC shade and it's called Woodwinked. Yes, Woodwinked. And I'm gonna apply that just to my eyes. I'm not gonna do any transition shade or any of that today. I'm gonna take my Perfect Point Plus by CoverGirl, which is my brown pencil, and the Woodwink, and that's what I'm gonna work with today, guys. So I'm going to start by applying my liner, and then I'm going to apply my Woodwinked over top of that, and then I'm going to blend that in. So I don't know if you guys want to watch the liner process, but I will show you. Yesterday, my cousin, she's a photographer, she asked me a few days before that if I would take photos of my face with freckles. So do you guys remember that face tutorial that I did with the faux freckles? Part of me thinks that I shouldn't have done that because she enhanced my own freckles on my arms too, but I did the faux freckles yesterday on my face just because as I'm getting older you can't see as many, but I think with certain photography it probably would have brought them out. I've never actually had my photos taken, so that was my first time having any professional photos done other than being like a bridesmaid in a wedding party. I'd never done that and I was so scared. I brought 2 outfits and I didn't know how to stand, and I tried, and I was actually really surprised on how well the photos turned out. They look incredible. She did an awesome job. Guys, I'm not worrying about doing the eyeliner too crazy because it's not a big deal if I kind of mess up because the shadow's just going to go over top. So I'm just going to finish doing that, both the eyeliners, and then I will get back to you guys. Okay, as you guys can see, it's a little bit messy, looks a little bit crazy. I might have some dots around me, but I don't really care because once I apply the shadow with, I have Laddie London. I don't know what kind of brush this is. It's just kind of like a flat brush that's condensed. I wish I knew my brush names, guys. I'm gonna pop into Woodwinked, and I'm just gonna work that into the eyeliner, kind of in motions, kind of similar to what I did the other day. You know, when I got my makeup and I did it for my cousin's photography, and I looked back on all the photos, because I have a hooded eye, I have to constantly remind myself this, because, you know, you spend all this time on the makeup and you're only going to see really what the eyeliner that I'm doing right now. So if I go too dark sometimes, well, I said this to you guys, it gets really harsh. And I know I'm harder on myself, and I tried like a lavender yesterday. I don't know how I feel about lavender eyeshadow. I mean, you see it and you're like, whoa, girl. I think because I don't own a lot of purple, I wear a lot of black and green. It's hard for me to want to wear purple. So I'm just applying this all over, guys. Just making sure that it's worked into that dark eyeliner. I debated about using a lighter eyeliner underneath, but I think that's okay. Looks pretty good. Has anybody else ever had their photos professionally done? It's really tough. And, you know, after doing that, I give props to models of, like, knowing how to stand, how to move, where to put your face. It's actually quite crazy. So now I'm just going to take in, this is, what is this? This is e.l.f. Cosmetics. This is just an eye brush, a blending eye brush. So like that, and I'm just going to dip it in a little bit, swirl it around, and then I'm going to work that in back and forth motions up on my lid. Already I think this is quite dark. I haven't tried Woodwinked in so long that I thought I would. I used to love it. I've actually had this shade for a long time, guys. I should probably throw it out at this point. But I thought, hey, why not? I'm gonna get a fluffier blending brush. I'll be right back, guys. Hi, I'm just gonna work that fluffy blending brush in back and forth motions, back and forth, windshield wiper motions, sometimes kind of swirling it around, just to really blend. You spend a lot of time blending. I'm gonna work that in. Sorry, guys. So I just worked that in really well, guys. And then I'm just gonna do the other eye, but sped up so you can watch that process. Just now gonna take that tapered blending brush, and I'm just gonna dip into Woodwick again, and then I'm going to go under my eyes just to kind of tie that look together so it flows. So back to that pictures, guys. I had to stand in a butterfly field, which was kind of cool, and throw my dress around and try both dresses on and move around. And you know, it's weird when you see yourself through other people's eyes. You know, you can take millions of selfies and that's how you see yourself, but when somebody photographs you and captures kind of your life story in your face, it's incredible but scary all at the same time. So it took a long time for me to really like step outside of who I am and look into that and say, oh my gosh, that's what I look like? Holy moly. So, okay. I'm going to highlight the top of my brow bone. I'll just take that Pacifica palette that I got the other day. This is the Island Life palette, and I'll take that shade, I'm not sure what this one's called, Skinny Dip, maybe? Skinny Dip. And I'm just gonna highlight my brow bone and the inside corner of my eyes. I've just got another eye fluff brush, and I'm gonna dip that in, and I'm just gonna apply that to the top of my brow bone. Oh, that's a nice shade. I remember using this palette. I like some of them, but I thought that they didn't go on very well. I think I have a video of that with you guys, so I don't recommend this palette. Maybe the shades individually. I haven't really tried using it with other shades to see how well it blends in, but it started breaking apart when I used the whole palette and trying to mix it together. I think it's actually not very good if you touch it too much, and the longevity wasn't the greatest, but we'll see how this is. Okay, I'm going to go ahead with curling my lashes and applying my mascara. I'm going to apply, today I might just go in with, let's see this one. Let me see, guys. I'll figure it out. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. My daughter's a little bit wild. I'm going to go in with the Superhero, but I think It Cosmetics in Super Black today. So I will do all that stuff and then I'll be back with you guys. Hi guys, I'm gonna go in with another Manicadar beauty product. This is called Paradise Blush. It's got a bit of shimmer to it. It's kind of like a darker coral. And I'm just gonna go in with my blush brush, dip that in. I don't know if I've even tried this one yet, so I'm just gonna work that into my face in circular motions and see how I like this pigment. So far it's warming my face up quite nicely. I want to go for more of a natural look today. Well, this isn't really natural to some people, isn't it? It's quite a bit of makeup. I'm not going to go ahead and bother with, I don't know about this foundation, guys. I can see kind of it breaking up a little bit. My skin's a bit dry. I fell asleep in my makeup last night, so probably not a good idea. Actually, not a good idea at all. I was being lazy. That's the worst thing you can do to your skin. This I know, and your pillowcases. Which, by the way, I need to get new pillowcases. I bought a cheap set from Walmart. They were like $5, and they definitely are cheap. So you get what you pay for, right? I just wasn't liking the selections of the little bit pricier ones at Walmart, so I think I actually have to go, I might order online. Last time I ordered off of Wayfair, and I got some really nice sheets that were on their discount section. So I might do that. I'm going to do a little on the tip of my nose, and I might do some under my brow bone again. So I'm pretty happy with that. It's quite natural looking. It's not too bad. I lied about the bronzer. I'm going to go in with a fluffy brush, and I'm going to take the bronzer just on the top of my forehead. I love the smell of this butter bronzer. Oh, you know, it pays up and lives up to the name. And it's a great bronzer for fair-skinned gals, that's for sure. And it smells so good, you could eat it. At least I think you could. If you guys want, I can do a link down below to my cousin's photography page. Actually, I don't know how to link because I'm doing everything on my phone. And let me tell you, it is not easy doing all of this on your phone. Just gives me motivation to maybe get a laptop so it's easier to edit than bouncing around from so many different types of apps trying to speed up. My last video was hilarious because I used, you know, a Zedge where you can get your ringtones and all that stuff. That was the only thing in my music library, and I laughed so hard because it was just on repeat. But then I found an app where I can put music in behind so it won't be so boring this time. Oh my goodness. I keep watching the video and I was like, there's my ringtone, over and over and over again. So, okay, so I bronzed I'm a little bit of a storyteller. I'm like, I'm not going to bronze today. Guess what I did? I needed to warm this face up a little bit so it was easier for you guys to see. You know, I've been really thinking about this editing thing. I hope I do okay today because I broke this video up in so many so many parts. So, but it will give me something to do, which I think is exciting. Today I'm just gonna keep it simple with my lips. No mattes. I'm just gonna go in with a straight up balm or a lipstick, I think. I don't feel, I might line my lips, but let me find all that stuff and I'll be right back. Hold on. I'm gonna go in with the Essence brand lip liner in the nude. And I'm not gonna fully overdraw them today. I just want to keep it simple. Usually I overdraw them like a good 1/4 of an inch. But I don't want to do that. I'm just going to keep it simple. Maybe a little bit. You never know, eh? The mood changes as it goes. So I'm just kind of working that in. Give myself a little definition. And if you guys ever see this like weird spot over here, it kind of portrays over on film. I think it's because my lip doesn't have a lot of color, so it just goes right into my, oh, I think it's this side. It goes right into my skin, so it's like there's no definite lip line. Like nothing's wrong with me. It's just I've got a really dark freckle and then 2 little freckles right beside it. So it just seems like something might be up with that spot, but there's just no pigment in there. I saw it on the camera the other day and I was like, what the heck is up with my lip? But I think when you have freckles, you just have freckles everywhere. So you get some odd discoloration sometimes that I just don't even bother questioning it. But it's funny that I didn't see it on camera before. I mean, like ever see it about myself, but I think because this freckle right here is so big, it just kind of pushes out. I did have a freckle removed in here once when I was younger. It was like a really dark freckle. The thing about your lips, you have to remember to put sunscreen on them. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm gonna go in with Drew Barrymore Flower brand, and this is called Ginger Lily. So we'll try that out today. I don't normally wear lipsticks, but I thought I would try the Ginger Lily. Well, that stinks. I had a phone call in the middle of filming. I'm definitely not happy about that. Great, more chopped up pieces. So my dentist office called halfway through filming. I don't even know if this is going to be chopped up, so I'm still going to go through with Ginger Lily by Drew Barrymore. I have half my lip gone. I tried to ignore the phone call, but I think when you film and you do it on your phone, if you get a phone call, obviously it stops your filming, so that's kind of annoying, isn't it? I wish there was like some sort of feature to be like no incoming phone calls. So what can you do? It's a dentist appointment for my daughter. I'm not going to use like a lip brush or anything, guys. I'm gonna go in with my finger. I'll probably blot it in the bathroom afterwards. Okay, I think that's pretty good. I mean, obviously it looks quite pink right now, but since it's a lipstick, it will wear off during the day, so I think it'll be fine. I'm pretty pleased with this look. I don't know how well you guys can see. Looks pretty good. Here's the eye from Woodwinked. The lips, my brows, the whole kabang kaboo. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time, guys. Bye!